Hi, so I'm having one of those days where it's just like download after download, just a lot of messages and intuition and epiphanies and things like that coming through. So, just another thing, I want to do another video quick because there was this message around being a light and like a source of comfort for other fellow humans on this journey, because there's obviously we have our low days and days where we that are hard and we're struggling, and it's important that when we are feeling we're really strong and we're taking care of ourselves and just feeling good, it is important that we authentically put ourselves out there, because it's a way of being of light. Like, you're sharing your light with the world. And it could be just smiling at someone, and that's kind of like that's what the message was about. Don't overlook just these small interactions, human interactions we have throughout our day, that that is holding the light. Specifically, a message around, if you're in the service industry, like waitressing, or cashiers. If you're working, the specific example that came to mind was like baggers in a grocery store or cashiers at a grocery store, and just how important those jobs are. Like, we have a tendency to just think, like, to make a difference, it has to be in this grandiose way on a big stage. Not all of us believe that, but there is this idea of, like, to make a big difference, a big impact, like, it has to be big, affecting a lot of people. I need to have a lot of followers on YouTube. I need a lot of people listening to me. And it's like, you don't understand. We are all part of a collective. We are energetically connected. We come from the same source. So you just doing your inner work and that energetic work and the all the, like, the self-healing work that you're doing, that is of service. That's being of service. You are helping the collective by you're raising your level of consciousness, your awareness, becoming the best version of yourself. That's where it starts. You do that inner work. Everything stems from there. But getting back to the example of, if you're specifically in jobs in the service industry, I don't know if that's the right term for it, but I'm just thinking people, grocery baggers, cashiers, retail, where you're like, that is, you can have such a massive impact and change people's lives if you are one of the people that are doing those jobs. And I've spent many years waitressing. I've worked in coffee shops. Like, I've done those kind of jobs. So much respect and love for those people. Like, I am so grateful I can go out and have an experience where food is made and brought to my table and taken away when I'm done. Like, that's amazing. But really, a message from Spirit around, remember, if you are in those jobs, and even if you're not, just being aware of how important those jobs are and what a massive impact you can have on the collective. Because think about the amount of people that you're coming in contact with throughout your entire day, your entire shift. That is a lot of people that you're interacting with, and you have the power to change people's entire day. Like, I can't tell you the amount of times I've been in a funk, and I've had complete mood shift because I just had a lovely conversation with a young kid bagging my groceries at the grocery store. Like, and it doesn't have to be anything crazy. It's like just a little comment about something I'm buying, and that leads into a little conversation, or just someone being kind. You don't know what people are going through when you come into contact with them. So there could be someone going through your line at the grocery store that lives a very isolated life. Maybe they don't have a lot of friends. They don't talk to anyone, and them going out doing their groceries is the most social interaction they have. And that could be the highlight of their day. Like, they look forward to, getting out and being able to talk to people. And you just having just to you, in your mind, just a normal conversation, just, saying hi, shooting the shit. And you don't know the effect that you can have on people. So just understanding how we can be of service and how we can anchor in the light and shine the light And it's in these little ways, these little interactions we have throughout our day, and not underestimating that, understanding like what you're doing is important. You taking care of yourself so you can show up and be in a high vibrational state and be happy and excited about life and excited to talk to the person in front of you and just whatever. It doesn't, like, we don't have to make it be so complicated. Just understanding the impact we can have on people, and that's doing the work. That's doing God's work. You just have to focus on who's the person right in front of you. What's right in front of you? What is this day asking of you? Like, what's in front of you right now? You don't need to concern yourself and get so in your head about this, that, and the other thing. Just understanding that you can be of service, be a light worker, whatever you want to call it, by being taking care of yourself so that you can be authentically you're in a good mood and you're kind, and you do want to go out and engage with people and smile and give a compliment, and just understand like that little stuff matters. So all that to say, I'm just sending mad love and appreciation to anyone in the service industry, and just a reminder that we make a difference. We're always making a difference, showing up as you and being kind, and that it matters. And even if you're not interacting with another person, just that work, being kind to yourself and doing this inner work and for yourself, it matters, and you're changing. Things are changing because of you doing this work. So sending you all the love, and I'll see you in the next one.